so much for joining us. Why do you, the Saudi government, support President Trump's decision?
We believe that the nuclear deal was flawed. We believe that the sunset clause should be eliminated. We believe that the inspections should be tightened. We believe that the deal does not deal with Iran's ballistic missile program, nor does it deal with Iran's support for terrorism and interference in the affairs of the countries of the region.
So if Iran now restarts its nuclear weapons program, will Saudi Arabia build a bomb itself?
I believe that if Iran restarts its enrichment program beyond what it has right now, that should trigger the snapback provisions and cause all the other P5 countries to abandon the deal and reimpose sanctions on Iran.
And what will Saudi Arabia do?
We will do whatever it takes to protect our people. We have made it very clear that if Iran acquires a nuclear capability, we will do everything we can to do the same.
And I assume that means you will acquire a nuclear capability yourself.
That's what we mean.
What's your message to the Iranian leadership right now, Foreign Minister?
Our message to the Iranian leadership is the policies of the past have got to come to an end. You cannot be a revolution. You cannot seek to expand and dominate the region. You cannot seek to acquire a nuclear program surreptitiously. You must abide by international law. You must cease supporting terrorism. You must cease providing ballistic missiles to terrorist organizations like so-called Hezbollah and the Houthis. And you must respect the principle of good neighborliness.
But do you believe, as the International Atomic Energy Agency does, and others, the Europeans, for example, the Russians, the Chinese, that Iran has been fully complying with the terms of the 2015 nuclear deal?
The agreement is flawed because by 2025 it allows Iran the ability to have unlimited enrichment capability, which could cause it to build capacity to the point where it can have enough enriched uranium for a nuclear weapon within a week. That is clearly not acceptable. That's one. Two, the inspections regime needs to be broadened and deepened. It's limited to the declared sites. It has to be 24/7, anywhere, anytime.
Did the Trump administration speak with the Saudi leadership before announcing the decision by the president yesterday?
The Trump administration talked to allies and gave them a heads up in terms of the timing of an announcement, but not the content of the announcement.
Not the specific announcement. Were you surprised?
No, because I believe it was the right thing to do. I believe that a no agreement is better than a flawed agreement. I believe that any future agreement has to be comprehensive and has to include Iran's violations of the UN resolutions with regard to ballistic missiles and